Welcome to this week's vlog where I've travelled down to London for the HYROX Queen's HYROX Major Watch Along and panel with Ian from UK Fitness Racing Podcast and panel guests Alex and Annabelle, training as elite athletes and getting some insight, and then watch the women's race, and then currently in the gym at this space, amazing gym. It's a great venue, great little venue. We're for a workout in between the ladies and the men's HYROX Hamburg first major of the season. So had a workout, did some cardio rounds, got zone 2, then did some interval skis, and then just a little bit of core work to finish. Quick shower now, and then back up in to watch the men's race.
You are shuffling, like you've got to finish, because every time you stop, that's just training your brain that it's okay to stop, and your mind. It was the same on the track. We had some dark training sessions where you'd have, I don't know, 10 reps or something, and you'd get to 6 and you'd be in a horrendous place, but if you stop at 6, you will always stop at 6. It's really hard to overcome that, whereas if you finish, you've won that battle. It might not have been your PB that day, but you've won that battle. So I think finishing is incredibly important. I've had an absolute meltdown before on the sled pull in Glasgow. It was my first pro race and I couldn't believe what was happening, and I thought I'm just going to walk over. Like, I actually couldn't get out. I couldn't work out a way to get out. So I was like, I actually can't quit, like I've got to finish. But I was genuinely trying to find myself, to throw myself over the barrier, and I didn't. I got back up, I got on with it, and actually
she's literally making Joanna Vitrick go faster right now. That Joanna wanted to go. She's able to keep that gap right now. But what a move from Vivian DeFudo, and she's going to go hard on this run now. I mean, you got to either she still moves up to Joanna Vitrick, but you gotta risk it in her situation. Yeah. Nobody, maybe friends and family, but nobody else would have put money on.
So, really interesting story this. Yesterday at the HYROX Majors Watch Along, there was a panel and they were taking questions from the floor, and I asked, what happens when motivation isn't there? Is there something that you do, something that you say, or something that you tell yourself that makes you keep that discipline when motivation is gone? And then there I was, all motivated. I'll get up and I'll do my 60-minute zone 2 run, followed by my 45-minute bike session. And guess what? No motivation. Didn't fancy it. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. And it's funny how I asked that question last night, because I spent a good hour or so procrastinating this morning about getting out there. And the truth was, when I just got out there, just cracked on and did it, got it done. I've done my 60 minutes. I'm on 43:38 at the minute for the bike. Getting that session done, an hour and 45 minutes in the cardio aerobic system spot, and that's what needs to happen. The volume is going up. I've had a funny week, funny couple of weeks really, but I'm getting moving, I'm getting on it. Just had a few competitions in there that was, if I'm being honest, more disruptive to training than anything else. But here we are. We've reached the point where I've spoke to coach, I've looked at everything, nutrition and everything, and we're on the right path. But this is where the volume goes now. This is the training block till December. The Pro, the HYROX Pro. HYROX doubles in there this month. Solo open next month, but HYROX Pro 7th of December, or around then, whatever day it is. But yeah, it's time. Volume's got to go up. Volume's going up. Just at Hype Runners, just done the intro, set the guys up for their warm-ups. They've gone off for warm-up loops, and then we're back and we're heading off for some 1k repeats, which is pretty exciting. Still a slight bit of daylight, but getting dark now, and at the running club 14 years so far, not 14 years, sorry, 10 years, 11 years so far of the high runners that I founded proudly back in 2014, and it's always good to be here on a Wednesday night coaching. Absolutely love it. So very much trying to get reset. Some would say again, but I'm not going to use that phrase because it's really important to acknowledge that there's always going to be peaks and troughs in your training, and that's no different for me to the point where I've just done a deadly strong session, been really on track with my programming from coach as well, so really happy with how that's going, and have to say things are moving in the right direction, which is ideal to be able to say that after this point of time now. You know, consistency could be better, prioritization could be a little bit more helpful so that the process was really working. But I'm excited. So, you know, good run today, a good deadly strong conditioning class. Bearing in mind I've got deadly strong coming up, so deadly strong and Deca comps that are coming up in the sort of coming weeks, I'm very much excited about, but very much using as training sessions, and then sort of 3 weeks out now from HYROX Birmingham, so we'll see how that goes.